Okay,
This
you
isn't
shut
about
up.
you, Sabrina.
You shut up. Allie talk.
All right, that's fine.
You just sneezed in the mic.
Sorry.
You gotta disinfect that now. Omnicron is out. All right, Sabrina,
30
talk.
minutes?
I'm talking.
You're way the fuck
15.
up.
I'm talking.
Better. So just like compensate. Yeah, that's perfect.
Move the fuck over.
I can't because
I said you can go that way too. You go both ways.
but you literally
This is
watched
so
me.
great.
Yes.
You
I love
watched
this.
me go this
You can go
way
that way,
and
go
said
that way.
nothing.
Go.
Why are you yelling?
Yo, let's have a pop poop. We go that way.
The
Poppity
gabagool. The
boopity.
gabagool.
But see, now you gotta.
going.
Can you
Excuse me. Your Italian is showing. If you could just tuck that back in.
can you
Yo,
go
what's
check
wrong
that I'm
with that?
still in the fucking frame?
I don't claim the Italian side of me, but what's wrong with that?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm
I
just
think
saying.
you just said something was wrong with
It's
that.
showing. I need you to just
Something wrong. You
pull
said
it back.
something wrong with that.
save it for the podcast.
I got enough for everybody.
You're in frame.
Oh, that's my jam. We gotta see if it's we gotta check that though, because that's definitely not royalty free.
All right.
Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do I count?
You know, he asked this time.
Huh?
He asked if you're ready.
I am ready.
Go. Come on.
In 5.
I got it. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Somewhere Underground.
Welcome.
I'm Nick.
I'm Allie.
I'm Sabrina.
I'm Bobby.
And toxicity.
Oh.
This week.
You know what? That's your toxic trait.
This voice?
Never
Salt.
getting an intro. right.
This voice
We
is
salting
this
some.
voice is sultry.
It's cold down here, guys. It's cold somewhere on the ground. Don't go there.
Well, yeah.
Not the place to be this time of year.
Okay, toxicity. See, they're toxic because they fucking cut me off all the time. Toxicity. Talking about toxicity.
I'm not gonna lie.
Toxic
Yeah.
waste.
Yeah.
Toxic
I'm
traits.
dead.
Toxic.
So
Going off on tangents is
Our
your
toxic
toxic
trait.
trait.
that's my ADD. Okay, that's
Okay.
that's
All
which
right.
I guess is toxic.
Can ADD be a toxic trait?
No.
No, that's
No.
you can't help
That's
it.
a mental health
Can't
disorder.
help that.
Yes.
Like,
Come on.
So I think
There's so many other reasons why he's toxic. Don't pick ADD. Don't die on that hill.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
I think that there's two different types of like toxic, like the toxicity that you expose yourself to and the toxicity that you do to other people.
Mm.
you
I
know?
agree.
Wow.
I
So-
agree.
That's some philosophical toxicity.
Yeah, but
That word was supposed to be toxic. Anyway, continue, please.
we know what the word was supposed to be. You know, that's what you over-explain. That's your toxic trait. I'm gonna hit you with it right now.
So there's a lot of toxic traits that Nick has, apparently.
Holy
Man,
fuck.
somebody get the what was the orange
Sage?
team
Oh.
from Monsters Inc. that came to
Oh, like the cleanup crew?
yeah the cleanup crew.
They have names.
No, I'm just asking if they would.
They'd be
never
like
mind.
human, and then you gotta get cleaned.
Yeah,
I thought there was a name for them. They had a.
Oh.
there definitely is, but
We don't know that right
All
now.
right, let's stop.
So
Let's
Nick-
stop shitting on Nick. Somebody hit me with somebody. What's your toxic trait?
What's your toxic trait?
I'm gonna let you guys tell me. But
Sabrina.
what's your toxic trait?
Well, I mean, which one do you want first? Like
Ooh.
what I am
Oh my
to
God.
like the
Other people.
toxicity.
The-
to other
yeah, the
people.
one
Get
you
spice
do
out
unto
first.
others.
No one cares about what you do to yourself. Get the spice out.
Damn, that was rude.
What kind of friend are you?
You know, the best
The
kind.
toxic kind?
The toxic kind. I'm a Scorpio. Anyway, let's do it.
All right. So then, other than my, well, I don't know. Like I was actually driving to work. I was driving to work and I was thinking about what I was gonna say on tonight's episode. And as I'm driving, I'm like,
Damn, I'm really this terrible?
there's a little list. Like it's like a little. I didn't. Sometimes like you acknowledge one or two, but like it just got to the point where I was like,
She looked in the mirror. and
She was
the
like, I
mirror
fucking
cracked.
hate
I
myself.
was
Yeah.
like, wow.
Damn, I'm
But
terrible.
hey, it's part of the
Growth process.
healing journey.
Sabrina,
So
talk about the one that we talked about in the car.
Well, can I just say that, like, it's also, like, you walk a fine line when you, like, also self-reflect, because there's a difference between recognizing your toxic traits without beating yourself up for them. And it's
Yeah.
like, you can very easily cross into that where you're just like, well, like, it's all my fault that life is going this way because, like, I'm the main cause.
Yeah.
And while that might be true,
You know,
you need to be nice to yourself because how else are you going to improve?
you just kind of suck for this time being. Do better, you know.
Yeah,
But see, that's another thing that you touch on. You can also be self-aware and also actively choose to not do anything about it.
I was gonna say, I feel
Yes,
like
I've definitely done that.
The people that go off with the love yourself, I'm this way and this is that. Like I feel like that's toxic. in and of
Yes.
itself.
My favorite thing,
like the. I'm sorry, I was in the middle of something, but like that's your fucking toxic trait. With like all those like stereotypical like white girls with their Starbucks on fucking Instagram.
and now you're generalizing.
You must manifest the life that you want to live.
No. It's like me and Harley Quinn. I just like see myself in Harley Quinn because she's a bad bitch and doesn't give a fuck. If you see yourself on Harley Quinn, fucking see a psychologist. Is what you need to see.
That bitch is psycho.
That's a
fair.
problem. That's not just manifesting your fucking destiny. That's if you are Harley Quinn, you got some shit to work out. Okay, look in the mirror. If the mirror punches you, then you know you're fucked.
What kind of mirror do you buy?
What kind of mirror is
It was supposed to be philosophical.
No,
It didn't work.
Anyway.
Nah, going off that, I love like the funniest shit to me is when you see these people posting like these inspirational posts on Instagram.
Oh
and
my
you know
God.
them.
Yeah.
You're like,
Oh
you ain't
my
about
God.
that, bro. Like,
what are you talking?
you're the complete opposite.
Let others live, bitch. Weren't you bitching about someone last
The
night?
math ain't mathing.
2 plus 2 is equaling 5. What the fuck?
The math ain't mathing.
So I
What
don't-
the fuck's going on?
So
Like
I
I
don't
know.
post that shit.
Like
Yeah.
I know.
That's why I'm posting
Yeah.
that shit. Because I know one of my friends is gonna be like,
You stupid
Why'd you
motherfucker.
even post that shit?
Yeah, bro. Like either I walk that, like I walk the talk, or I've had that thought one time or 2 times in the past, you know?
right.
So it could be toxic or it could not be. But then again, like I don't jack not being toxic.
Mhm.
I jack the path of, you know, being better and growing. But I don't jack not being toxic because I had to realize that part of that growth process is to also acknowledge that you are also toxic.
I feel like
Everybody's toxic.
Everybody.
Bro. Even Gandhi had toxic traits.
Yeah,
Motherfucker just starved himself because people were being mean.
Like
No,
people,
no,
to
well,
get his point
okay.
across.
I mean, he
To
did
get his
other-
point
he
across,
did
he
other
starved
things.
himself. He was
Okay.
toxic towards himself.
Let's Gandhi was a saint. Okay, let's.
That's a toxic trait towards yourself.
well, maybe not, but he also just that's.
We opened this up with 2 types of toxic traits. That's one of them.
No, well, he did what he had to do.
He did, but that's still toxic to yourself. He almost killed himself.
Well, he also regularly had young little girls in his bed and wouldn't sleep with them. So, talk about toxic traits.
Wait, what?
Wait, he
hold
wouldn't
on.
sleep with them.
What?
Would not,
That's
but
a good
it was
thing, right?
it was like as a test to himself. Like he would actively test himself, like with.
That's a
So
fact
I know
about
how I
Gandhi.
feel
I just-
about that.
Never meet your heroes, folks.
Wow.
That part. So what I was gonna say is that people don't choose
Hold
peace
the
and meditation
fuck.
by doing the right thing. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
no,
All the
holy
time.
Fuck. That just fucked me up.
I'm just gonna
Which
Google
Snapple
this
fact was that?
because
That's why he nukes everybody in civilization.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, I am
wait,
testing
wait,
myself.
fact check that because that is crazy.
If it's not true, we're gonna have to edit that out.
No,
So-
we're gonna make you be a fucking
Holy
Gandhi hater.
shit.
While she's doing
I'm
that,
not.
while she's doing
Gandhi
that,
fucked you up one too many times in Civ.
Gandhi was a racist who forced young girls to sleep in bed with him, as per Vice. Thank you very much.
All right, so Gandhi maybe wasn't a saint, although the
But
saints also did some fucked up
Everybody
shit.
has toxic traits.
Okay, fuck.
Right, that's a little more than
Sabrina,
toxic.
Sabrina, what
yes,
was
my toxic trait. My
Holy shit.
One of my-
Sorry.
Let's get off.
Fuck
Let's
me.
get off my
Oh
boy
my
Mahatma here.
God.
No more Mahatma talk.
Holy
so
shit.
what Nick and I were reflecting on our way to the Poconos was that
Before I drowned.
we're moving forward. We're moving on.
My lungs are
Next
so
toxic
fucked.
trait.
We've talked about it,
Doesn't move the fuck on.
and we decided we came down to the conclusion that
Both of us.
we make bad decisions, but like we're conscious of the bad decisions
Yeah.
that we make. Like
So-
we choose this path.
I've
Y'all
decided.
On
chose
purpose.
violence.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know
so-
if that's a good thing.
I've
On
decided.
purpose.
I've like noticed that like I'm like a bull. I see red flags and I charge.
Yeah.
You know, like I
Like,
go
face
towards
it
them.
head
How long
on,
have I been
like-
telling you that shit?
Well,
Nick's moment,
Yeah,
Nick's
but
moment.
fuck you. Okay, that's why. That's yeah.
You know, people learn at their own pace.
Yeah,
got you.
I needed-
Yeah, you say that to me all the time.
By
I do.
I'm guided discovery, Robert. Guided discovery.
All right, so
I guided myself.
What you charging
with discovery.
towards?
Active learning.
Red flags. I'm like a bull. You know?
So it's
I
like
see it. I'm like, oh, that's a problem. And I'm like,
I feel like
I like that.
99% of like the human population is like that.
Well, yeah.
for sure.
Don't,
I
Bobby,
mean-
this is my thing. Don't take this away from me.
Getting
like
back to
chaos.
Sabrina's car ride.
Well, okay, so just stemming off of that, I make bad decisions, and I don't know if it's like a toxic trait, but I tend to play stupid when I know, like,
We saw
I
that in the
know.
Jonathan episode.
Ain't
Yeah.
that a thing?
yeah, I don't know if that's a toxic trait or if that's just me giving people an opportunity to be honest.
Nope. Well,
Well,
you play stupid in other situations,
Isn't
not
that-
just be people being honest.
isn't
Well,
that
yeah,
toxic, like in it of itself? Because like you play dumb, like, oh, I don't know, I'm asking you.
Well, no. I don't say
you-
I don't know because then at that point it's lying.
Yeah. Okay.
I just simply set things up a certain way by not directly saying I don't know something to avoid lying, but I don't indicate that I have certain information.
So I
But
feel
do
like
you have that information at the time?
What do you mean?
Like the
Yeah,
information
like, do
that
I
That's the
know-
whole point. Yeah.
like
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
you know something.
Yeah,
and
I
you're
know
just
something,
like,
and it's like I want to see if this person is gonna like own up or admit
Yeah.
to it or like move a certain way. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? So yeah, that's definitely.
I feel
my
like it
toxic
depends
trait.
on the situation. Like I feel like if like there's like one thing that I've learned where like if somebody says some stupid shit, like especially like in a meeting at work, like instead of you being like, yo, bro, what? And like going back at them like, excuse me, I'm sorry, what was that? I didn't hear you. To make them explain themselves so that like
Mhm.
they look stupid. Like if you're doing something like that, like trying to get somebody to explain themselves, or like if you know somebody did something and they're trying to act shady,
Mhm.
but like I feel like that toes a line where then you start testing people. Where it's
Mhm.
like, you know, no, oh well, I just tested your faith, or I just tested you to see if you would do this. And like I feel like if you're testing people, that's toxic as fuck. You know, but like if you know something and you're like, you know,
yeah.
trying to get the truth.
I mean,
feel like
I've
that's
definitely
different.
been in a situation where like I was tested and like that person said, yeah, like I was testing you.
Get the fuck out.
And then I just spewed that game back at them.
It's like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
and
do
so
that.
instead of turning the other cheek, you were just like,
That's
ooh, I'm gonna
double.
do you how you
Yeah,
did
I
me.
chose
You
violence.
You chose.
That's
so
double
to speak. I
toxic.
chose violence.
It's like
so to
double
speak.
toxic.
I just like if I know something and you're not saying it, I just don't care. Like it's not worth my energy to try and be like play stupid and be like, oh, let's see if they own up to it.
Well, it
It's
depends
like, all right,
what
I'm
it
just gonna
is.
move accordingly. Like
I feel like it depends what it is.
No, because
Like,
it's like let's say for example with his example of people posting certain things on like quotes on Instagram or whatever it may be that like embodies a certain ideology that they're trying to jack. And then I know and like I'm close with this person and then they're not doing said thing. So then it's just like, you know, as opposed to starting like a argument or being confrontational about it, it's just like, oh, like I just kind of want to see how you move, you know,
yeah.
from
Yeah.
there, like to see what you decide and how you choose to move from that point moving forward. I don't know. Yeah.
See,
Not,
people get me tight in that situation though, because it's like
but
something
why,
like that will
though?
happen, and then you start moving differently, and then they sit there trying to act like, oh, why the fuck are you moving differently? Like now you playing stupid.
But see,
Motherfucker.
then again, that's like making someone else's dishonesty my responsibility.
See, this is
No,
why.
it's not. Wait, what? No, it's not.
I just,
Yeah, like making it like let's say
Wait,
you're,
no, that's still their problem.
That's what I'm
That ain't
saying.
your responsibility.
but you just said that you would get mad at me for acting dumb.
No, for
Playing
like
dumb.
a half a second. I won't get dumb. It's more
Oh.
like a and
Okay.
continue.
And then
moving
like
forward.
yeah, just
okay.
let it go.
Yeah.
I just thought you
Whatever.
meant like in an argumentative way, like,
Nah,
like, you know what
I
I
don't-
mean?
I don't be
see,
arguing.
this is why I prescribe to the philosophy of talk to people.
Yeah,
If
buy
I
him a
got-
donut.
If I got a problem, I'm gonna buy you a crepe and tell you about it. You
Wear
know?
my grandma's fucking nightgown. And,
But you know
talk
what?
to-
Happened
People
one
make
time.
that people
Okay.
make that so hard because you can talk to somebody, but if they're not ready to receive or
Mhm.
hear what you gotta say, it's
It don't
like,
matter. It doesn't matter.
shut up. I know you're not talking.
That's why.
What you mean?
Yo, I'm saying like
I've been preaching that for you know what
what about speaking your piece,
about
regardless
not, because
if
it
someone's
doesn't
gonna
matter.
receive it.
Wait, I said don't do it.
Oh, I
We
think
ain't on the same page.
I didn't
this-
hear you.
this
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Like,
sorry.
You
that's
guys
the second
are
time.
not-
That's
I'm
back
sorry.
to back.
You guys
I'm
are
sorry.
not
Guys,
insane.
is it because you're not wearing the same outfits? Are we
Yeah, I
not
guess not.
like,
Both
on
are
the
in
same
black, but-
chemistry? Like what's
Hey, guys,
what's
It's
going
because
on?
Sabrina. It's because you're
Ask me
wearing.
about my podcast.
It's the squad.
It's because you're
Sure.
wearing my shirt, so you're getting that energy.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
channeling. I'm channeling Nick's energy.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's just,
bad. Like
it's
that's not
just-
even close to what I was saying.
Yeah. So,
So
sorry.
Sabrina, I'll wear
This is
your shirt
crazy.
next time, and we'll see if it's the same.
Don't.
I'm not gonna fit.
Yeah, that was-
I'm not gonna
That's
fit.
not. But yeah.
But fuck you.
So you would talk about it. That's
Yeah,
what-
You would
always-
talk about it.
Yeah. When do I not? If I have a
Okay.
problem with something, I'm gonna be like, hey, look, I have a problem. I'm not gonna be like, so I know something that you do, but you don't know that I know it, and like fucking go play these games
Yeah.
and shit. Like, no, I'm just gonna be like, hey, I got this problem.
Yeah.
So yeah,
so,
I would
mean,
just not address it and just keep it pushing.
But like, it also depends on the situation.
Yeah,
Like, if
depends
it's
what it
something that
is.
doesn't need to be addressed, I won't address it. But if it's something serious, like I'm gonna like if it was something about like us with the podcast, I'm gonna talk about it. If it's something about like a good friend of mine did something that I don't like, I'm not gonna just. I'm gonna be like, hey, look, you did something, and
I was just relating it to like loosely talking to somebody.
If it's like last one of our episodes, if it's something with my girlfriend and some dude talking to her, I'm a crate and have a conversation about it. I feel like that's the way to do it. You know, be adults, have a conversation, talk about it. Let's not do these games like we're in middle school, passing notes around the fucking playground. Like, why are we doing this?
That's also another toxic trait of mine. I tend to put myself in toxic situations, knowing that they're already toxic. Like you know what I'm saying? We see the red flags. Like someone could come up to me and I'll see like 3 major red flags like floating on top of their heads, and I'll still be like.
My favorite color is red.
No, it's not toxic. No one's perfect.
She'll be getting smacked in the face with a red flag for like 6 months,
and I'll just see it as a blue flag.
Not even get a blue flag. Get like
change him.
No, I'm talking like get a blue like washcloth or something, and be like, oh my god, look at this. There's hope. No, bitch, it ain't hope.
Purple?
No, it is no hope.
Listen, he said hi to me today.
He sprinkled in a washcloth just to.
I'm a natural hopeless romantic, okay? But
That's
you know
fair.
what? But you know what? We're growing. We're changing. We're making better decisions. So, but this is part of the process. So those are mine, and I'm working on it. I'm acknowledging it to the public, to my friends, and yeah.
There you go.
Back at you guys. What about you, sir? Oh,
me?
Oh, yeah. Oh, me?
Little old man.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I'm perfect.
Yeah, Mr.
I have no toxic traits.
Mr. I don't really care about much.
I shit gold.
I just keep it pushing.
My self-reflection game is
that goatee is your toxic trait.
It's weak as fuck, bro.
That shit on point. Yeah, don't even get me started with you.
Hey, it's not about me right now.
It's about to be about you. Shit.
No. We literally just stayed on me for like 15 minutes. We won't stay on you.
We can talk about one of mine. I'm not gonna,
about 19 actually.
I'm not gonna give all my toxic traits to the world. You know,
obviously not.
There's quite a few.
Oh, we know.
Nah, but we working on it. You know, you just gotta be aware of them. Anyway, one of them is kind of fucked up. It's to other people. So I take a decent amount of time to figure out if I actually like somebody, right? So, but then like during this process. Like one little thing, I can get the ick, right? I call it the ick. And one little thing can just turn me off completely overnight.
You call it the ick?
I get like an ick, like, ugh.
You got cootie?
Yeah, you get turned off. Like,
no, but like 120% turn the fuck off.
Yeah.
So like, I can be talking to somebody for like a month and a half and I'm still kind of figuring it out and they do something and then like overnight, it's just like done. So it can get portrayed and kind of is like leading somebody on. In a way.
Do you think that it's your what is it? It's your lack of patience that is the toxic trait, or lack of understanding, or just like the ability to quickly get over something?
No, Bobby could just shut down and
stop
shut people off.
Stop caring.
Yeah, my fallback game like scares me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
there'll be like weeks where like Bobby just won't talk, and like I know him, right? I've had the displeasure of living with him for 25 years, 26 years, right? So not by choice, it's by force. But anyway, so I know like when he's in these like whatever, and I'll just be like, "Yo, what's good?" And he'll be like, "All right."
Not like I can literally
wait. I like wait for you to be ready, and then
I can literally be like about it and wake up one morning and just be like, no, "I'm not with this shit."
Yeah,
and just like cut it off right there and done. Like. It's over. I'll say it's over.
I can't do that. Yeah.
Like, I'll say it. I won't just go. I don't ghost people. I'll say it and then not respond. But then, it's pretty bad. It's like 100 to 0 in like
a second.
In
not
like
even
a night's rest.
It's like negative 50, baby.
So that's pretty bad. That's why now I'm just not even like, if I have any doubt about if I want to like date somebody right now, that's why I just don't respond.
Naturally.
I just don't even entertain shit. Just like, you know what? No.
He's Caspering it up.
I'm just gonna start it here.
Or end it here.
Yeah, exactly. Become
asexual. Start the ending. Just start the ending.
So yeah, that's definitely one of them. All right.
And we're back.
That's one of my toxic traits. Another one, I'll give a little an extra bonus.
We're gonna be here a while.
Bonus toxicity.
Oh, you're gonna be here a while.
When I do actually start liking somebody,
10,000 seconds later.
I exactly whatever 10,000 seconds is. That's
what
where we're going.
I'm not a mathematician. That's his job.
10,000 seconds, like, come on.
I'm trying to explain why I'm a terrible person, and you can just let
we know that you're a Scorpio.
You're making me really.
I'm one of the good ones. Anyway, so when I do actually start liking somebody, right? I feel like I put like expect certain things. Like you put unreasonable expectations on somebody, which you shouldn't really do unless like you've been together for that long, whatever. Because like that person's just gonna be that person. They're gonna be themselves no matter what. So you can't really expect more than what they actually are. And
So
then if
what
they like,
is that?
so like if if they don't like
It's about 3 hours.
hit to where shut the fuck up. I'm trying to express my thoughts, bro.
It's about 3 hours.
If they don't react like how I expect or like do whatever, then like I feel a type of way, and that can lead towards my
Turn off.
turn off and my ick and my just
my ick.
my fallback.
Sorry, babe. Bobby, you could just be like, sorry, babe, I got the ick. And they'll want to leave you. You
Yeah.
can make it. You
I
can
got
turn
the
it
ick.
around. Yeah, you might want to get tested.
Just saying.
My dick burn when I pee.
Yo, this is off topic, but I
Wow.
was in the office. When we used to be in the office, there was a big, nasty motherfucker that used to be like on the same floor. I'm in the stall one day, dodging work, just chilling on my phone, whatever. I hear him come in, and I know it's him because shuffling and shit, right?
Oh.
And he seems like he's in pain, right? He's like, oh my god, fuck, oh jeez. I hear the zip, and he's, and then like you hear him start to pee. He's like, oh, why does it fucking burn? The whole time for about 5 minutes.
But I gotta tell my
And
story
it was
like
just
that.
like dripping and shit.
I just told
That's
you.
the ick.
That was me.
That's the ick.
It was me.
Oh, yeah,
I just told you that was me.
So this
Off camera.
motherfucker had the ick.
Yeah, I do.
And every time he was in the
So
bathroom,
leave me alone. Leave me alone, please.
Every time, that's what he did. Every time, I've witnessed that more than once.
Anybody have hand sanitizer?
He didn't pee on you.
For your
but-
brain?
It's actually.
Do you feel dirty now?
It's
Brain sanitizer.
it's right there actually. Just put it in your eyes.
It's right there.
If you put it in your eyes, it'll seep into your.
Put it
brain.
in my ears.
Yeah.
If you drink enough,
Put it in
it'll
your
dull the
eustachian
hurt.
tubes.
My eustachians.
Down to you.
But yeah, that's
Chicken palm.
two of
Sorry.
mine. I mean, there's more, but we don't gotta learn about those.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, just listening to. So,
But I've been working on it. Okay.
yeah, I guess slowly
It's a
but surely we're all
process.
soul learners. All right.
It's a
Now on
process.
this side of the room,
Process.
what we got here? Libra gang.
What
Alejandra.
Oh,
You first.
it's me. Okay. So yeah, I have a bunch of toxic traits. So I'm
Yep.
definitely not gonna suck a dick. I'm definitely gonna.
There's one of them.
Not gonna air them all out right now, but I would say a toxic trait for myself that is toxic for myself and other people is my lack of ability to properly confront people. So like if I get like super agitated about something and like all I see is red and I'm just like, yo, like leave me alone, like I don't want to talk to you right now. And if someone comes to talk to me, like in the moment where I'm not in the headspace, I will lash out. I will chop heads. I don't give a fuck. Like now is not the time. And for you to think that like now is the time when it's not my time is only gonna make it worse. But I know that that's a bad thing because it's like I'm not always in the right, and there are a lot of times where I fuck up, and there are a lot of times where I should be like, even though I'm pissed, I was in the wrong and I should like, like say something right now. But like a lot of the times, like, no, fuck you. I will die on this
Okay,
hill.
well, like, okay,
Fuck
so
off, bitch.
how long does it usually take you to get to that realization of like I'm wrong? Because
Oh,
in the
right
moment,
away.
in the
Right
moment,
away.
in the
Right
moment,
away.
like you gotta give people their time if they're pissed. You can't just be jumping down their throat wanting to talk about shit.
Yeah, I mean, like it can happen like in the moment, but it usually like happens like within like 10 minutes because I'll just like sit there and I'm a huge overthinker. Maybe that's another toxic trait, but I'm a huge overthinker.
No. That's just a natural state of being at this point.
That's just being
It's
a
just a
homo
character
sapien.
That's
flaw.
just being human.
Being a homo sapien.
a female homo sapien.
Yeah, so like I'll
No,
sit there.
just a homo sapien.
I do it too. It's not exclusive.
I'll,
It's not
like-
gender exclusive.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Why'd you have to make it hot, bro?
Because
I'm
I'm
just
offended.
saying.
Yeah, I'm offended.
That's your
don't-
toxicity right there.
First of all, I would not.
My toxicity's coming
I
out.
would
I
have
expected a different
never-
reaction. Look what I got now.
Your
I'm pissed.
toxicity
would
is
have
showing.
never-
I'm pissed.
Cover it up. Cover it up.
I
I'm
would
mad.
have Never.
Sabrina, put that scarf over your face. Your toxicity is showing.
You guys just bombarded
Just
my
oozing out your
eustachian
mouth.
tubes.
Oozing.
I know. What did you tell me the night at the bar? You won't hear nothing about no fucking eustachian tubes. My
Oh.
shit is still
Oh.
ringing.
Oh.
What's on your shirt?
I want to hear
A little bit of toxicity. That's where it is.
Oh.
it.
Oh, got him! You looked. You.
She was like, "Oh God, this is Nick's shirt."
Yeah, no, that's why I looked. I was like, "Oh, this is not even my shirt."
Oh,
It's funny.
maybe it's Nick's toxicity. He
See,
didn't wash his clothes.
shirt
The
was
shirt
washed.
is messing up my mojo, my aura, my energy.
Your chakras
field.
are all on the line
It's
and
the-
shit.
Seriously, one is like all the way over there. I gotta go get it back. Dad.
Yo, what's up?
Anyway.
It's next to the hand sanitizer.
Nick,
The
look at my
brain
chakra.
sanitizer.
Go get my chakra.
But see, like, I feel like that's one of my good traits, though. Like, I kind of know when to, like, come back in and talk about something. Like, give enough time, let shit cool down a bit, get your thoughts together, and then come on back. It's never a good time to talk about something when somebody's pissed.
Well, he wasn't talking about you.
Yeah, your toxic trait is... We're talking about toxic traits. Like, well, my non-toxic trait. We don't give a fuck. That's next week.
That's next week's episode.
What are your great traits? What makes you a real good person?
I can't.
Not much. I just said it. The next episode's fucked. That's what I have.
That's all you got.
That's what you said about this one.
That's fair.
What?
That's what you said about this
one.
one.
Earlier you did say, I have no toxic traits.
I wasn't joking. Obviously, I have a toxic trait.
All right, Allie, continue. Finish
I'm
up.
perfect.
Get this fucking guy
we fucked up.
Shit.
Perfectly fucked up.
It'll probably take me about like 5 to 10 minutes to like overthink the situation and then be like, no, that's where I went wrong. That's where I fucked up and started getting crazy.
You said 10 minutes?
5 to 10.
I feel like that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Usually.
But just because I come to that realization where I'm in the wrong doesn't mean I'll go up to that person afterwards and be like, hey, so I was in the wrong.
Yeah, I
know.
Allie would be like, oh, it's too far gone, man. I went too far.
This is the life we live in now.
I talked about his hamster. I just went too far. I just can't.
I just too far.
There's just no coming back from that. I'm done.
No,
sorry, we're not friends anymore.
Once you talk about a man's hamster.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's
shit.
There's no coming back from that.
Burn the bridge, just set it on fire.
Don't burn the hamster.
And,
scorch
earth that motherfucker.
Yeah, it's done.
See you in the next life.
Hamsters are sacred.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
I
had a pregnant guinea pig when I was 6.
Did she eat the babies?
She died.
Wait, with child?
Yes, I didn't know she was pregnant. My dad got me a pregnant guinea pig, and he didn't know either.
So what did you? Wait, so what happened? How did it die?
She was just dead. Like I went to feed her anyway. You're
gonna make her cry. What's your toxic trait, Nick?
I'm gonna make her cry. She brought it up.
Bring up sad stories.
She brought up the guinea pig. We said a hamster. Guinea pig don't even look like a hamster.
Yeah, then you gotta keep on inquiring about it.
You ever see that show Hamtaro? Classic.
Yeah,
anyway,
of course. Anyway, what's your toxic trait?
No.
Classic.
Swear to God, Nick.
See, nah. So, I thought that last week we said we were gonna talk about each other's toxic traits, right? We're like, this is you toxic, whatever, go back and forth. So I was.
That's too combative,
bro. You don't really gotta think. If you've been actively working on your toxic traits like normal,
you know what they
growing
are.
human beings that self-reflect about their actions,
we
know about this.
Yes. However,
I want to find the one that's best for the show, not just the first one that comes to my mind.
I'm sorry, I'm on attack mode with Nick.
Yeah, that's your toxic trait.
Your toxic trait is that stupid ass fucking head. How about that? Yeah, I said it. I was born like this. Your fucking attached earlobes and shit. Yeah, you guys can't see them because he got fucking headphones on, but they're fucking attached and they're stupid.
They don't flop in the breeze. They're great.
I'm sorry.
They're better.
All right, toxicity levels got to come back down.
But see, I was born this way. That goatee, you chose that shit.
I like it.
Look at it, drinking your beer with your fucking face. You look like you look like you live in a trailer and
looks like a caterpillar died on your face.
No, not Bessie.
You know what, guys? I like it, and that's all that matters.
You look like you live in a trailer and beat your wife.
I love it enough.
That's what you look like.
I'm gonna go shave. I love it enough for all of us.
For all of us.
You must really love it.
All of us.
We love it for the content.
Anyway. Okay.
I like it.
So I'd say my toxic trait.
You know what? You just mad because you can't even grow a fucked up one. How about that?
You're right. But
okay.
You see, I'm okay because I'm naturally pretty. I don't need no hair to cover up my bone structures.
You need it to cover up your 5 head.
Go fuck yourself. I do. You're right. And that's why I leave. See, you're a bully.
And you're attached fucking earlobes.
Nah, my attached earlobes are fine.
Stupid ass fucking eyebrows. How about that? Thread them.
Can you let him announce his toxic trait?
Oh my God.
You're just exposing yourself right now.
I'm sorry.
You're making me look bad.
Libra gang.
You do that to yourself. Your chakra left.
Libra gang.
Go be a good
person. Let it go, Nick. Let it go. I'm toxic.
All right, let's bring it back, guys.
These are two separate arguments.
We're gonna bring it back.
I got it. I need new friends. If anybody's trying to make another podcast,
Nick,
somewhere above ground, let me know.
For the 1,000th time, we are not your friends.
I'm your friend, Nick.
How many fucking...
Finally.
I'm just here.
I thought
that's your toxic trait. You fucking just impose on people friendship. We don't like
you. Make friends.
Yeah, friends. Acquaintance at best.
Oh my God.
He does the finances. We need him. All right, what's your toxic trait?
We don't have finances.
Exactly. What is it? Beep.
Okay, all right. So my toxic trait, and correct me if I'm wrong here.
Happy to.
I'm normally like a very happy, chipper, like, you know, whatever person. However, no, like when we're out with people, I'm
into the bedside.
No, I'm always, you know, having fun and fucking.
Ride.
I'm gonna throw this water bottle at you.
Oh yeah, normally fucking chipper. Look at that.
Nah,
threatened you.
I threatened violence, but I didn't do it.
All right, anyway, what's it?
So normally, like, you know, I'm like having fun and like making sure everybody's happy, making people laugh, whatever. That's what I like to do. But however,
Yeah, he pops off like
there
a
are
volcano.
there are certain things that just zero to real quick. And
You know, like when a volcano erupts and like you kind of can't pick up the lava and put it back in. That's Nick. You can't put it back in.
I am magma.
You gotta like throw some water on that shit.
He got anger problems, ladies.
You gotta hit him with
Galore.
the tsunami.
No, but like I don't even know. Like, okay, when you say I got anger problem, I don't know because it's not just anger.
He can't even
like,
fully accept his toxic trait.
No. Like it is. It's a problem when it happens, but it's not like I'm out here. Like when I think of somebody with anger problems, it's like
Oh yeah, you don't got anger
they
problems.
like drop a pencil and they're like fucking Uncle Lou. Like Uncle, he doesn't watch this shit. It's fine. He dropped a hammer and you hear him from down the street. Your fucking sister's fucking goldfish is a whore. That's a direct quote.
No,
like,
he's not lying.
That's an anger problem. Like I don't get mad. Like
You got
that.
like you got choice words. Like I got Nick radar. You know, like Spidey senses. I got Nick senses. So like I'll be 100 feet away. All I hear is "Yo, I'll fuck you up." I'm like, "Ting, ting, 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 ting." Oh shit!
I don't say that.
Shit's
by the
popping
way.
off.
I don't say that.
If someone says that to him, that's the last word that can really stop anything. You know, it's just kind of it's down here.
Well, because
like I said, I can't
you know?
pick the magma up.
But it's not even just that. Like you threaten me. Like I feel like that's like, you know, people would be
If
like,
you call
okay,
him a bitch.
Well, no, I don't care about that anymore. I laughed last.
Well,
time.
that was one of them.
Yeah,
that used to be one of them.
That's growth.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm working on it.
No, that is okay.
Whoa,
buddy.
Yeah.
As he's saying, I don't usually get mad over nothing.
I was pointing out the growth, the
No,
progression.
No, I'm just a
Yeah,
loud
yeah.
person.
Guys,
but
can
no,
I sit
like
on that side?
yeah. Come on to the cool side.
Yeah.
no. So like that's
It's a
what I'm
little
saying.
scary
Like
over here.
Leave the lava
I don't
over
think I
there.
always say I have anger issues where like it happens all the time, but it's like if it does happen, it's a problem because like I don't even remember like what I say.
You got like I don't know, man.
Is it
You know,
like not anger is like
it's like a point of no
Yes.
return, you know?
Yeah, like because like
Like-
even it could even be something where like I'm calm and I'm trying to like stop the situation like for like a long time, and then like there's just one point that like I break and I don't even see it coming. Like I'm calm, then boom, and then like it's 10 minutes later I'm like, what the fuck? What just happened?
I've had to pick Nick up and throw him one time.
Yeah, it happened.
But
But again,
didn't you break the gate outside your house?
in
Shut up.
McDonald's.
Yes.
It happened in a
Okay. Well,
McDonald's.
that guy. Come on.
We don't gotta get into it.
I didn't start
We
that.
don't gotta get into it.
All the fights I didn't start.
No, that wasn't his fault, but I still had to pick him up.
So yeah, I mean, there's just like that one point that just like it's weird. Like I don't know, but I've gotten a lot better because people who've known me in high school knew that like, you know, it was just like it would like anything would set me off and like I was ready to fight like anybody. I haven't thrown a punch since high school.
You know what's
so
bad?
I haven't been in a fight. I've almost been, but I haven't been.
You know how
Wait.
you know how you know it's bad? When we're leaving and the parents tell the younger brother, watch your brother.
Nah, that's some bullshit though.
That's when you know it's bad, okay?
See, I don't get it though because I haven't been in a situation. Most of the time, if we get into situations, I'm not even talking about getting into fights. How did you bring this here? I was talking about just get mad in general.
I didn't talk about a fight.
That's what that means.
Watch your brother. That getting pissed off over nothing.
No,
Somebody just
that's
chatting.
what they mean. You know this. You know that's
I
what
mean,
they're
you're
talking
just
about.
projecting now.
But anyway, it's usually because somebody else does some stupid shit when we're out. But like, you know, it's. All right, fuck it. What's your second trait?
he's still clearly working through the rough parts of.
No, I was just gonna say like a big one of mine that I literally just thought of is my power to disassociate, and it fucks with me because like it's my superpower, but then at the same time it's not because then it's like I'm void of any mindful presence in anything, and I'm just like gliding through moments, and it's like. That's depressing because I just didn't associate emotionally where I should have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I kind of tricked myself into thinking that, oh yeah, like I didn't feel anything or that didn't affect me or I'm just moving past things faster, letting go faster. That's the thing. Like it masks itself as letting go.
Mm.
And it's not for whoever loves dissociation. So Because you tend to start loving it once you like start to realize like, hey, I'm not really getting affected by much now these days. It's like, well, you might want to sit down and just assess that.
You might want to care about shit for a little bit.
See, yeah, I feel that. I'm either like 0 or 100. So like, I either genuinely don't give a fuck about most shit, but then when I care, like I fucking care. Like it affects my day-to-day care.
Yeah.
Like I can't function care kind of
seeps
shit. So
into
I'm either
everything.
like who or like bro, I don't give a fuck.
See, I'm always 100. I can't.
Like I'm never in the middle. Never.
See, I want to learn how to do that. Like
No, you
not
don't.
like no. I mean like like in a way of like not letting certain things affect like my thought process all the time. Like it's been better now that like I have like the Adderall prescription, but like before that, when my mind is just racing, like I couldn't like separate thoughts. Like now I could be like, all right, I'll deal with this after work, or like I'll deal with this after we do this, because like, you know, I got help now, you know. But like for 28 years I didn't have that. Like I just got the prescription like 8 months ago. So like it was like, if one thing bothered me, I would be like, all right, fuck it, I need to do homework, or I need to study, or I need to do this, and like I would do it, and then I just couldn't stop thinking about that other thing. And then I would go do that other thing, and then I'd be like, fuck, but I gotta do my homework. Like, and I just couldn't.
Yeah.
So the only thing I could say to that to help you, I guess, navigate that is to ask yourself, like, do you want to, because you don't have to entertain or like put your energy into every single thought that you have.
Right.
Or like anything that happens. So you're just like, all right, you know what? I know that I put 100% of my mind and my energy into this. Does that deserve that right now?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes like you get to a point where
that's
like
what's hard for me to put 100%, because like I'll have like, I'll be like, all right, I gotta fix this issue, and then like I'll start fixing it, and be like, oh wait, this other thing, like wait, I can do this to fix that, and then I'll start to do that, and then I'll never fix anything. Because I'm just
that also
working
like
on everything
loosely
at once.
correlates with like you popping off the lid over somebody just talking at like because you just get on that and you overthink what they're saying instead of just being like, yo, I don't give a
taking
fuck.
it for face value.
Not only that, no, well, I've been better at that. Like how many times when we're at like public house?
No, I'm saying like I'm saying like
I would laugh at it, but
years back, like you wouldn't be able to let shit go.
Exactly,
like if someone said something, you were saying something back.
Yeah, exactly. Now like I've been working on it, but that goes into even like other things where like I'll be stressed out thinking about it, and I don't know if I don't show it or what, but people don't see it, and then somebody will say something to me and like ask me like something innocent, like ask me a question, and I'm like, what? Like, what do you want? Like, I'm busy. What do you want?
Yeah,
and
you
like,
get irritated.
Like, like, and like, I don't mean to. It's just fucking,
sure.
No, honestly, that happens a lot. Like, especially with people with anxiety and stuff like that. Like, once you start getting really irritable, is because like there's just too much going on up here.
Yeah.
So like when and that happened to me the other day. Like when I was on my way to work, and like my mom asked me, like, hey, do you have gloves for work? It's really cold. And like, gloves. I kind of gave her like, Ma, like, I'm not leaving yet. Like, I was going outside to like walk Odie. Yeah. And I was like, Ma, like, I'm not leaving. She was like, oh, I'm just asking. And it's just like, damn, now I feel bad because I did not need to answer like that. But it's just like when you're thinking about so many things and you're trying to like plan out what you want to give attention to, and then it's like someone just comes in and hey, like, and you're like, what? Like I was on a roll here, and now I gotta, you know,
I'm not even on a roll.
Honestly, that happened to me the other day when I was working at the restaurant. It was like we were severely understaffed, like shit was hitting the fan, like things were just not going well, and like one of the managers looks at me from across the way and she starts saying something to me, but meanwhile, like in my head, like I have like 20 things on my to-do list, and you're trying to add something else from like 20 feet away with a mask on, and you want me to like what, hear you amongst the crowded people? I was like, I literally looked at her and was like, no, just no, not right now. And then like afterwards, like I personally didn't think anything of it because I was like, oh, like I have like a million other things to do, like that just wasn't even in my rear view. But then she came up to me after and was like, you didn't have to be so nasty.
You're a dick.
Yeah, and I was like,
such a bitch.
Oh fuck, I'm so sorry. Like I really didn't mean that at all.
This isn't me.
I didn't know. I just, you know, I had a lot of things to do, and like it's kind of dumb to yell things like across the way.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I feel that.
Yeah, no, it's. Oh, I'm sorry. Please.
Anyway, no, I was just gonna say.
You first.
I feel that
you can go.
What I've been working on, I'm gonna go, and I'm still the main things that I've almost got down to.
You gonna talk? What are you doing?
To a science.
I'll let you go first.
Is that I was never in the moment, you know. I never lived in the moment. I was always somewhere else, and you know, it's hard.
Why are you staring at the water bottle?
Because fuck you. I'm not even staring at the water bottle, actually.
What are you?
No, but like this would be happening here, but like my head and thought process would be like over there.
Yeah.
So like somebody will literally be having a conversation with me, and I'm just like not. I'm thinking about like what I'm
What you
gonna
gotta
do
do
next
later,
with work
yeah.
and
Or what you're gonna do tomorrow, or like, you know,
not even that.
saying?
Just like,
Anything to not be mentally present because you've already like disattached.
no, but like I'm not I'm not doing it on purpose. Like I'll be around the people
Okay.
that I fuck with. I'll be like at a friend's house, but I'll be thinking about something else, or like I'll be at dinner thinking about something else.
Yeah, no, but sometimes disassociation isn't like a choice. Sometimes you just have these, it's part of your mental process, and you're so unaware of it that it just becomes a reflex, and you're just like, you don't even know that you're disassociating until you have these moments where you talk about it, and you're like, damn, like I wasn't even
there for
there's
that
times where I've
conversation.
been to parties and I just wasn't, then the next day it's like, damn, that shit just flew by, like I just really wasn't there, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've almost got it. I'm like 98% don't do that shit anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
It's
Good.
hard though.
I can like block out time for shit now, but that shit, yo, that's hard, dude.
It's hard to
it
fix
ain't easy,
anything.
man.
And I
It
feel
is
like
that,
as we get older, it only gets harder because
'cause
like
you get
more things start to like weigh
Pile
on your
and
mind.
pile.
Yeah.
and you get
Yeah.
set in your ways
Yeah.
too. Like so, like with my thing, like I mean, I know it's when it happens, it's fucking not good. But like from where I was, like Bobby can attest to this. I don't know if we didn't really hang out much in high school, but like I didn't know you back then. But like back then, like my friends, there was this thing where it was just like, you know, fight me was like, I never said that, but that was like what they would say about me, like whatever. So like that was just like, it was like whatever.
That's
but
like
like
your
now,
branding.
yeah, but like I don't.
What,
that's
that
not
you would
cool.
fight, or like people would want to fight you?
Oh yeah, no.
They were just
like
getting into
every
altercations.
weekend. It was
Oh, you were
like-
getting into
Maybe
a
we
fight.
should
all
be
the time,
scrapping.
all the time,
Oh my
all the
God.
time. But like, it's not cool. I'm not condoning that shit. Kids don't fight anyway.
Especially now, like
Unless
bro,
you
like
can win.
unless
Well,
it's really
I still
self-
can.
no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
trying to do it.
Once
But
you
no.
get to a certain age, unless it's self defense, bro, like if
It's
you
not
hit
worth it.
somebody
It's not
first
worth
and they
it.
fall
It's not
and
worth
like
it.
fucking
Even
hit
if
their
they
head
don't
and
hurt
die,
themselves, yeah.
Even if they don't, that's still an
Another
assault charge.
toxic
That's not
trait.
cool.
bro. No, I'm saying, but like
Yeah.
you can really catch a manslaughter
Yeah,
charge.
that's
like,
not cool.
Like that overnight over some dumb shit.
I
So like
cannot.
I have that under control for the most part, but then there are some times when shit happens.
Yeah.
You know, it's, I'm working on it.
No, I
But-
get that, because once
Yeah.
I start, I can't stop.
But yeah.
Especially once I've already put my hands on somebody, I can't stop, and that's why I just don't do it.
So
I
even
just-
the last couple of times I've been hit, my hands did not hit them. One because they ran away, but
The last guy that hit you was like 2'5".
well, he was like 5'6", but it's not the matter. That's not the point.
He was like 5'3" after stretching.
Still.
Was he as tall as me?
He's probably your height or shorter. He had to jump to hit him in the face.
Yeah,
That's
no,
fair.
yeah, he like came off his
5'2.5".
feet. But like,
in Spain. In Spain, conversation for another day. Hilarious.
Anyway.
like and comment down below if you want to hear that story.
There's two of them actually.
Nick got
Great story.
punched by a midget.
I did.
How great
I don't
is
even
that?
know the story. I want to
Kinda,
hear
like,
it.
jumped up on a ladder.
No, it was a good story.
It was amazing.
It was going.
He did one of those like, "Eh."
Yeah. It was,
Yeah.
whatever. We'll save it for another day.
It sounds like it's a skit we're gonna have to do.
However, oh shit, we could. Fuck it, let's go. However, we'll get Ricky to punch me.
Oh my God, Ricky!
Anyway,
I think
Moral of the episode
everybody
is,
has toxic traits. You just gotta be mature enough to face them. Be honest with yourself. Ask yourself the
Keyword.
right questions. Self-reflect and try and grow from it, man. It's not gonna be an overnight process. It can take years upon years. It actually probably should take years upon
it
years.
will take
Yeah.
years.
You're never gonna
Yeah.
just.
'cause you gotta
I'm done
break
now.
habits, and you have to, even if you're self-aware, people say, oh, it's so important to be self-aware. Yes, it is, but like you can also be self-aware and choose not to do the right
Yeah.
thing.
There's also
Don't be
Choose
hardly.
violence.
I feel like there's also a fine line of like toxic traits and what other people are telling you are toxic traits, but
Yeah.
really aren't. So like
Yeah.
It's just what bothers
some things are
them.
just you,
Yeah.
you know. Like don't change yourself to the core for anybody else.
Unless you identify with Harley Quinn, in which case change everything.
Everything.
Go to a psychologist.
You need
fucking
help.
Go live in like
Drop the hotline here.
live in like the Burmese wilderness by yourself for like 4 years. Just fucking go
Find
do something.
serenity.
Get
Dr.
like
Phil.
get a
He's
pet
right
lemur
here.
and fucking just get away from us because you're crazy.
Tune in next week, y'all. Oh my God, ow.
Do 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 do.